A little bit more momentum and twisting. First one is called the Big Six. We're going to use this to stimulate blood flow and lymphatic flow. You're going to rub 10 times on, above, and below the collarbone. It doesn't matter which side you do because you're going to do both sides. Then lightly tap on the collarbone 10 times. Then go to the other side. You can go clockwise, you can go counterclockwise, you can go any direction you want. Then do 10 times. Now we're going to go up to the top behind the angle of the jaw, just below the lobe of the ear. You can rub there, up and down, and in circles 10 times as well. And then lightly tap 10 times. If tapping doesn't feel good, then you can double down on your rub time. Now you're going to go at the shoulder joint by the pec, rub 10 times, turning your arm out a little bit, and then hit 10 times. Don't ever cause any pain when you do this. Really great for stimulating the lymph nodes and the blood flow. Then we go to the abdomen. Put your hands over the abdomen and rub different directions 10 times, and then hit 10 times. Crease of the groin. Go across the groin, up and down in circles, whatever you like, 10 times. Then lightly tap. Last one are behind the knees. So rub behind the knees and then hit behind the knees 10 times. Number 2 are belly slaps. We're going to slap the belly, but don't cause any pain, 50 times. So this is going to stimulate blood flow, stimulate the organs, and help the vagus nerve, which can relax you. Put your hands on your belly. You can tap both together, or you can do individual like this, whatever feels more comfortable, and do 50 times. Okay? Now, I'm not going to do all 50 because that's going to get pretty boring, but I want you to do that and make sure you don't stop breathing. It's best if you close your mouth and breathe in and out through your nose only. Okay? Then after the 50 times, we're going to go to number 3. Number 3 are self-rebounding. You're going to do mini calf raises. Just lightly come up and down on the balls of your feet for 30 seconds. You can shake off your hands as well. I don't encourage you to jump completely off the ground because many people don't know how to absorb the body weight force once you hit the ground again, and that can cause issues with the ankles, with the knees, with the back, even all the way up to the head. So just do the rebounding, fast mini calf raises to use the calf to pump the vein flow and the lymph flow back up towards your heart. Next one is power breathing. So this one is where we're going to put our hands like this, fingertips together, and we're going to inhale through the nose. And as you inhale through the nose, you're going to bring your elbows up and your hands up towards your chin like this as you inhale through the nose. And when you do that, you're going to come up on your calves at the same time, on the balls of your feet. So it looks like this. So everything is rising. When you get to the top, you're going to turn your hands down and you're going to press really quickly towards the floor as you let your body bounce to the floor with a quick exhale. Okay, this is sometimes you may see this in some Qi Gong breathing exercises. This is going to take a lot of practice and timing and coordination. Just don't cause any pain when you do this. If it hurts any place when you do this, I want you to stop. Okay, this may get to you if you have some low back pain or degeneration in your lower back that feels uncomfortable when you do this. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of repetitions here, and I like for you to shoot for 6 in the beginning, and you can work your way up to 10. So here it goes. We're going to inhale, drop, and then power breath out, like a really, really quick. Okay, so watch again. In. So my breath should be out and my feet should hit the ground as my hands come down this way, pushing towards the earth. I'll give you a couple more. Watch from the side. Just like that. This one's the shake off. I can't remember where I saw this. I would give them credit if I remembered, but it's one of my favorites. Okay. I call it the 16-to-1 shake off. We're going to shake one arm at a time, and then we're going to go down to the legs, shaking them kind of like wet noodles as we count at the same time. Just don't cause any pain anywhere when you do it. So if I'm starting with one arm here, I want you to imagine that the arm is a wet noodle, and I'm going to shake it 16 times as I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then you do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now we're going to go to the legs. This one can be more challenging if you struggle to stand on one leg for a while. If that's the case, I want you to hold on to something for balance so you don't feel like you're going to fall. A little trick that I like to do is just kind of have your leg behind you a little bit as you shake. So now you're going to think of the whole hip down as you shake it. So it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so if I had a hard time balancing on one side, I would just grab something and then hold it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now we're going to cut it in half. We're going to go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you go back to the original arm. Then we do the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's say I'm going to hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we go 1 twice. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And last one is the kind of the wet noodle swing. This one you'll see in Qi Gong as well. All right. I want you to separate your legs to a comfortable distance apart. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you like. Just kind of go by what feels comfortable. And I want you to imagine that your arms are kind of noodles hanging down. And I want you to start to twist. And when you twist, I want you to get enough momentum to where your hands and your arms hit your rib cage on the side this way. And then if I turn around, you'll see where the back one hits as well. Okay? Just like that. Right? Don't forget to breathe. I like to go in and out through my nose. And if you want to take it up a notch, then all I want you to do is when you turn to swing your hips a little bit like you're coming through on a swing on a baseball or a golf club. So you're pivoting on a hip, and then I come up on that back foot a little bit. So it's like this. See how I'm getting a little bit more momentum and twisting and turning. Just feels glorious. And I like to do about 100 swings, but start with 50, right? Each way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, aim for 100, but start with 50, or if you don't have a lot of time, just do 10. Okay, So I go through that sequence every single morning after I wake up, have a glass of water, and then I get movement. I get circulation going of blood flow, lymph flow, nerve flow, breathing. I think you'll feel fantastic when you do this. You may have a little bit of a soreness or what they call a detoxification reaction. That means you feel a little bit worse before you feel better, but that's okay. That's because you're just moving stuff around. But try that every single day for a month and notice what changes that you have. If you don't feel so good after you do that the next day and you go through a detoxification, just give yourself a day or two until you start to feel better, and then you can give it another go until you can work your way up and do it every single day of your life, and you'll be a hashtag beast mode monster. All right? Thanks for tuning in.